Back at his desk in the Gators Man Cave. Sports with Blake.
What's going on, everybody? So during the orange and blue game for the Florida Gators, I did a live and over 1,500 people tuned in. I was so ecstatic. I had a great time. Everyone who tuned in, I want to say thank y'all. I had a lot of fun. A lot of people were going back and forth. I know people from Tennessee, Louisiana were tuning in. Georgia fans came on the live. It was fun. We had a little back and forth. But after the game was over, I took a step back because I was like 3 hours into the live, and I was like, all right, I need a break. But what I did, I went back and rewatched the game, and I turned the volume on this time so I can hear a little bit of what the commentators were saying. And Steve Spurrier kind of, went in there, and I wanted to see what he said. And, it was fun to watch the entire game on the live, and after rewatching it, what Anthony Richardson did in the spring game, and I know everybody's going to say, it's just a spring game. Well, I believe it's more than that, because I wanted to see what Billy Napier's offense was going to look like going in, to the next season. And I believe Billy Napier's offense is well suited for Anthony Richardson. I always said, Anthony Richardson, you get him moving, get him rolling out, play action, RPOs like they were doing in the spring game. It was fun to watch. He had a great spring game. I think it put a lot of Florida Gator fans' minds at ease, like knowing we're good at the quarterback position if Anthony Richardson can stay healthy. Now that takes me to my next point. With Anthony Richardson's health concerns, you also want to get Jack Miller up to speed on the Florida Gators offense, because you never know when your name's going to be called if Anthony Richardson goes down. But man, you saw that athleticism. He put everything on showcase, and it was fun to watch. Anthony Richardson, it's just a natural passer, like Steve Spurrier said. He just a flick of the wrist. It's like a bullet pass, but he was on point. He was throwing darts. He was very accurate. He knew where to go with the ball, when, and I was just very impressed. This is progression that you wanted to see. And now he's a redshirt sophomore, and that's the progression I wanted to see, everyone wanted to see, and he put on a show. He was locked in this game. You could tell from the get-go, and the confidence was just going up. And you know what? I think a lot of fans were excited about it. Also, it seemed like the stadium was rocking. I believe I heard like 45,000 people were there. There was a ton of people whenever I saw it on TV. And I was so excited because, Florida, they didn't charge anybody. I was like ecstatic when I heard that. I was like, man, that's cool. Let them come in for free. Florida State, they actually charged their fans to actually go to the spring game, which I thought was crappy. So, I thought that was really cool of them to do that. But now there are some, other things that in this game that I was just disappointed in, like DeBarcus Bowman. He did have a fumble loss at the beginning of the second half, and he did have 61 on the ground, but it looked like Montrell Johnson was getting the bulk of the work. Heck, he was playing on the blue and the orange team. Lingard was like just a forgotten man. He only had like 4 carries. And so I was kind of upset, or I guess a little discouraged, because I was hoping Bowman would put on a show, former 5-star recruit. But coming out of the game, I was super excited. At least, the quarterback position, Anthony Richardson came out and showed out. But I am hoping the 30 recruits that came and watched the Florida Gators play in the Swamp were very impressed by what they saw. And I think they did. But you know what? It was great. I thought it was a great spring game. I believe this spring game was one of the most anticipated. So many former Florida Gator players were in the stadium on the sideline. You could tell, they were waiting for this spring game and what the offense was going to look like and what Billy Napier's team was going to look like. How would they respond to him? And I thought it was fun to watch. And I was impressed at the same time. Tell you what, that offense is going to be scary because you're in the Swamp, and whenever you're playing in August and September, if you got that up tempo and you got the RPO and you got Anthony Richardson moving all over the place, man, it gets hot in the Swamp too. That's going to be tough on opposing defenses. But the one thing that I kind of was like taken I guess, backed by was the turnover chain that the Florida Gators brought out. But apparently Billy Napier was not aware of this, and he said that's not going to happen. So if anybody was wondering about the turnover chain that they brought out, which I thought was kind of weird, even on the live, people were like, what in the world is that? Yeah, apparently Billy Napier never even knew about it. So someone's going to get in trouble for that one, I believe. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I can't wait for Florida Gator football. Y'all have a great one.